back with another one. Put my little hat on, I'm talking about. We are back with another one, folks. Let's get it, let's go. Let's see. Try to give me a match. I'm gonna try to play some Madden with one of my friends on my friends list. Let's see. Set this up. Let's see. Let's set this up first. I was sending one of my boys a friend request. A game request. And see if he's gonna accept it. Oh, taking too long. I ain't got time. Let's see.
On EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded just
now, why didn't kick the ball in his own?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Let's see. Let me try something new. Let's see. I ain't never picked this play right here before. All right.
First and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete.
Nice. Nice one.
It's all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Nice.
CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll see he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's see. Hey, y'all, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Myself. I ain't even hit the like button my damn self.
Buccaneers here, 1st and 10, right at their 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man, and not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Come this way, here we go. Hey, 66.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead.
I couldn't hike the damn ball.
It's their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Couldn't
hike the goddamn ball just now. What the hell?
Didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Shift. 1 yard line. Alert!
Handoff to Fournette.
I get tackled by my own now, man. Look like it.
Double gain of 2. Play action. Now it's Brady. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
Try his defense.
Will force a turnover on downs.
Hey, zero. Let's go double count right here, double count.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And it's in.
How you could have caught that damn ball?
Shot couldn't connect.
Whatever.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to put it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now is Brady. Drops it to Jones in the flat. Gets through, and now an opening. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Brady to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Brady to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. Into the red zone, it's Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Here's again to Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Extra point put through by Suckham.
That old boy hit me up yesterday for playing Madden. Just playing this game until he hit me back. Then I'm gonna quit. As soon as he hit me back, if he hit me back. I just got tired of waiting in the lobby.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Seahawks take over.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37.
There we go.
It's a big play there for Seattle.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave him no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Making it happen, Captain. Making it happen.
A hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Seahawks 41. Buccaneers 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, drive starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
72.
Fournette, a first down carry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Leonard Fournette. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Well done to snip that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman to coach at our EA Sports Studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes...
Come on, do it here, but hit me so I can quit this damn game. Shit.
Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs have made this a one-score
Man, must be scared to play me.
Extra point up and good by Succa. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
Go, 14.
On first down, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday. You told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? And Marvin now is just toweling it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. Or
Touchdown, Seahawks! Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
They play I used the other day.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 55 rushing yards yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Fournette, a first down, still going. And shutting him off, now open field. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, for a big back, he can cover a lot of ground, and he showed off the athleticism there as he broke off a big one. Extra point put through by Suckham, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Here goes Bandit. Here I come again.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Check 24.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Suckham. We are tied here in the second quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson being chased out left. He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got a man complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set
so far in one play.
Three here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be
good game, bro. Good game, man. Good game.
Over the end line. Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything getting close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the back. Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the curl.
Brady now to throw.
Check. Watch 54.
This one swung out here to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try to cover him before he gets going.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A lane to run there is Fournette, able to get about 7 on first down.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
We got 4. Hey, go 66.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Fournette fighting through, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 148 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Run 80. Now watch one. Kill. Turn up. Kill. He's checking. Crash. Hey, 66.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
57 to Mike. Hey, Alabama. 50.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone. But, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him an opportunity.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep inside. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Dwayne Eskridge, 41 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Get your swarm on! Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gives it to the 30. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. One to the 23-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. 20!
All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn, baby.
Touchdown! Gerald Everett, 77 yards. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
And to the score, Seahawks 42, Buccaneers 28.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is clocked at the 7-yard line. This will be snapped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
57's the mic. Rock 57. Push him back. Push him back. 57. Mike, 57. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Hey, Alabama.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady caught on a slant. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Succop. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place. So essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing now is Wilson. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
Good.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
I was hoping that was going to end the damn game. Well, fuck it. It is what it is.
Hey, Ted, 380! Watch the run! Check!
This is Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
50!
Again, it's Fournette. 156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to throw, Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. There he goes left side. He's at the 40.
Get off the field.
10. And this defense has broken it open as they return to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On play action, now Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look what it's got them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Didn't give a fuck. I guess we'll do with the one play. Oh well, fuck it. Play this goddamn game for nothing. It is what it is.
Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Drop deep, drop deep. 45, 45, 45, come on, 45. You.
There's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On second and 10, Wilson. And he finds Penny. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Again, Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start...
Yeah, he's got it.
What you doing out there, boy? This ain't no high school had to take football.
Dwayne Eskridge there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Seahawks now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Open net as Jalen darted. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard after the 43. Second and 9. Brady. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Here's Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Able to get there.
No, they pay me extra for this.
And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter. You ain't going to burn me. 6-0 our score after 1.
Score Seahawks 6. Buccaneers nothing.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's a diving catch right side. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Carson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at it. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. He had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Mike 45. I'll get him.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the choke. End zone, touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking CD, 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some good catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now they'll throw with Brady. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 54, throwing now is Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Brady. This one swung out here to Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down, Brady. Wide open, Gronkowski. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on first down is Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. Touchdown! Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
14, Buccaneers 7.
Touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They go play action. action now. Wilson out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And that is incomplete, but the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gott. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Here we go. Here we go.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Second and 9.
Hey, 56.
57.
Brady now to throw. Complete to Jones. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's going to make it third down and less than a yard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments, run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway, past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will tie our game here in the third. On the scoreboard as the kick's away here. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Wilson's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. set him back on second. Throwing on second and long. Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They set up the screen to Penny, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
14.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, catch is made by Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Flushed out right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Here's second and 10. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Again on second and 10, it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket, looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamel Dean. It's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you could possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed Fox for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 27, Wilson escaping the pressure right, and incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Out left, he's got it to Everett, and he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Wilson will throw again. And that is is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson rolling to his right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
36 power.
45.
Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They run again with Carson. And this time they were running for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Wilson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Forced out to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Dude, how did you lose this game, man? I was playing around with you, bro.
A handoff to Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Well, I hope you can do something. Shit.
Throw, Brady. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter.
Hopefully you can score, dude, because
and you run back.
I want you to win.
Into the end zone, you're just trying to do too much.
I wasn't trying to win.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do,
and he fires.
Come on, man. You could have scored.
Carlton Davis picks it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10.
I gave you a chance. You still couldn't pull it off, man. Come on, man.
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west, playing a night game, but somehow they were able to get the job done.
Yeah, when you talk about playing a night game, they're closer to being sleepy because of East Coast time with their bodies when you're kicking off to play the game. So that's a real big accomplishment for them to get that done. The flip side, too, is traveling home. In the old days, you had to wait to get the video for your next game. You had all those. So you were really a day behind. Now the video's on their computers as they get on the plane to head back, so they can get a lot of work done on the plane while they celebrate.
It's going to be a long red eye, but as you said, a celebratory red eye back home.
Did some challenge. I'm not even doing nothing still. One. This bores me. By the end of the stream, or my PlayStation friends were supposed to come and play me. I sent him like 2 or 3 invites because he said he wanted to play me. He invited me first. I told him give me a little time and I'm gonna hit him up. So I hit him up and he said give me about 15 minutes. And nigga never showed up. Nigga never sent me an invite or nothing. So I waited on him the whole time. So I played these jokers. Didn't really want to play them dudes. I just wanted to play them until he hit me up to accept his invite. But never happened. So with that being said, we're in the stream because I thought I was going to dust him off. And I'll get y'all later. I'll probably play something else. I feel like playing something else. Later.